Americans tend to think favorably of democratic presidents, and they do. Why would President Truman not be remembered by most Latin Americans, or at least not have a real strong sense here of historical consciousness in Latin America? In my judgment, President Truman seems obscure in the history of inter-American relations, especially as perceived by Latin Americans, because he is a transitional figure. He served as president between the seemingly happy time of the good neighbor policy and the Cold War era of anti-communism and covert interventions in Latin America. Put another way, the United States emerged from World War II as the world's dominant power with global ambitions and responsibilities. Regional concerns, like relations with Latin America, would be subordinated to the larger task of rebuilding Europe and Japan and containing the Soviet Union. Prior to 1940, and particularly in the period from 1933 to 1940, U.S. foreign policy was focused on Latin America. Post-1945, Latin America is simply not perceived as important in the kind of global balance of power. And of course, in a way, Latin Americans then tend to perceive this period, particularly from 45 to 60, including Eisenhower, as a period of when they were neglected.